Right guys, Safer Vapers, Big Tom,
Panion.
how's it going? Today we're doing the Bulldog Basic from Delanie. Not too bad. It's not too bad, it's not the best, I'll just agree with that. It's nice to hold. Obviously you've got the extension tubes on it, so you can change it to an 18350.
18500 and 18650. You've got
Yeah.
all three configurations on it. For me, it's sort of like it looks like they've tried to copy the GP Paps X on this thing. I mean, I'm not a fan of it personally. I mean, the idea behind it's good, but the button on it,
It's crunchy.
it's not just crunchy. It's almost like it's a washer. It's just a steel washer that's been put on the bottom of it. It's so thin. I mean, the wobble, when we go for a closer look, you'll be able to see the wobble on it. You put it on a table and it's like that. Remember them things that you put in your car, the head? It's kind of like...
It's the bobblehead.
The bobblehead. It's kind of like one of them. But I mean, to look at it's nice. And it hits all right. Gives a blast on it. It hits fine.
It's just running the IGO.
Nice flavour, nice flavour. So, no, it looks the part, but it has got that sort of, I mean, that GP Paps X thing going on. Where you've got your main body there, and then you've got your two extension tubes. You've also got your grooves in the top cap, and you know, and your button. It's a battery tube. How much did you pick this up for, Tom?
I got it from 50. I always got it on the list on UK Vapers. I think there was about 250 people. And just picked it up, and I got recommended by a friend saying they had the Leo from Delanie, which is that's a pretty cool. I think that's just a 350. But they were saying that the batteries are ridiculously like taking 30 minutes.
Well, no,
that's it.
Isn't that a 14500 tube? The Leo is that the thinner one?
I think so.
Yeah, one of them. He also does a 14500 mod, like a 16 mod. But yeah, tell them about the condition though it came in.
So I got it come through the post. It didn't take that long. It was quite quick actually. I'm coming from Spain, so I pull it out the post and it's just in a jiffy bag. The jiffy bag is not the thickest of jiffy bags, and just came in just a normal bag, just a little tiny clear through bag. Came with some O-rings and an extra spring. And when I got it, I straight away looked at it, and there was ninks, bashes everywhere. Looked through it, the threads, horrible. There is, when we do the close-up, you'll see that there is bumps and gumps all over. Threads and the button, crunchy. I was very disappointed, saying that I know £50 not a lot of money, but as you say, it's basic and it's there, it's nice to use, but the appearance of it, no. Not all there, no.
I mean, it looks the part. It does look nice, but still £50 is £50. And I mean, if you can get something like a Sigeli 19B or something like that, where you just throw an O-ring in the switch and you've got a great mod. The only thing that's got going for it is the look, and it does hit hard. But for £50, you don't want to get it through the door with scratches on it. You don't want to have little dinks and all that, and I know Tom's not the only person who's had this sort of issue, because there's a few on one of the forums.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
And I think we even contacted Delanie, and he offered to do
It was a pearl.
like a pearl finish on it,
and
which looked
horrendous.
It looked awful.
Horrendous.
So you know, there's that, and Tom's not the only person who's sort of got this mod, and it's had scratches, and the finish has not been too tidy, but. You know, there you go. So what we'll do now is we'll set up, and we'll go in for a closer look and show you all the bits and pieces. So here it is, completely taken apart. You've got your top cap, you've got your bottom cap, you've got your 18350 or your 18350, your 18500, and your main tube. So yeah, the top cap has a brass nut in the top with a stainless steel spring. Bottom button looks like that's stainless steel. Connection at the bottom there, I believe. Crunchy. and your tubes. So let's get this thing together. Oh, feel that already, and feel it's got a crunch to it. Maybe a bit of no locks or WD-40, I'll sort that out. So there's your tube for your 18650.
As you can see, it doesn't look that bad.
No, it doesn't. The bottom button.
You can hear the crunch already.
Yeah. Oh. A locking ring, which is quite nice actually, to tell you the honest truth, the locking ring. It's got a nice sort of action to it, quite fast, so you're not going to be spending time and time locking the thing. There's that crunch again. And you've got the grooves in the top for your airflow. And that's your mod. So it is quite sleek. But like I said, the condition that it did come in is well, it don't look too bad now it's in my hands, but you know,
Scratches all over the
scratches all over the top. But yeah, there it is. So that's basically the Delanie mod in all its glory. For me personally, like I said, it looks alright, it vapes alright. The button for me is a no-no. The spring in the top cap that comes with it is a no-no. I think Todd reviewed it and he's exactly right, it's going to collapse in no time. You can get the telescopic pins from Vapor Art to fit it, but then again, I mean, you're going to spend, it's going to knock the price up of it. So £50 then is going to become 70 quid. And then if you want to mess about with it, it's going to rack up the pounds, and for the money, for 70 quid, you're looking at a really nice mod. Exactly. That you could also buy that won't have scratches on it, that'll have a better button.
So it's a great starter, let's be honest. If you're wanting something and you're not after perfection, yeah, it is a nice mod, but knowing something that you're spending £50 and you can get it through the post and how it is, and it's not the best, where you could expect if you save a bit more money or save your budget for later in the month, you can buy a better mod, a Nemesis, you know, just save your money and that's it really.
Real Nemesis. Not a Chemesis.
Yes, Nemesis.
But I mean, if we're going to do a point system, I'm going to give it, for looks, at a distance, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 at a distance.
Yeah, at a big difference. You got to be, as if you look up close,
like
it
next
is,
door. No, no, but at a bit of a distance, it's got a nice look. Like I said, it reminds me of the Paps X, what's just come out. It came out on Friday. It reminds me of that sort of look. Apart from the button, if you were to put the locking ring down, that's for me how the button should have been. That width.
That's perfect. Boy.
That would have been beautiful. Magnets in that. You're looking at then a high-end mod with a nice finish, with maybe silver-plated contacts because they are brass in the top.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Stainless steel in the bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it was like that,
it would be perfect.
It'd be lovely. But because it's so thin and flimsy, I'd even see the throw on that's all wow 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 wow. You know, it's not
exactly that.
It's not great. But yeah, for looks at a distance, if you're just holding it there, it's very streamlined. So I'll give that an 8 out of 10.
Same. Yeah, I do like the look of it. It does look really nice. It's a nice piece. It is very good as an ornament. That's probably about it.
Or a kosh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, the button will break. The button's too flimsy. It hits well.
Yes.
It vapes all right.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you're just looking for a good vape for 50 quid, it vapes well. I'll give that an 8 or a 7 out of 10. Probably a 7 out of 10 if they had silver plated contacts maybe, or yeah, I'd give that a higher score, but 7 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
But once again, it's all on your coiling, it's all on how low you get your resistance and whatnot. So yeah, and for delivery and arrival and condition it comes in, I'm giving it a bloody 2 out of 10 because it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? You don't want to have your mod turning up with you're going to expect a few, maybe some imperfections. These are hand brushed or hand finished stuff, but the dinks and the scratches on it alone, it was pretty hardcore. Really,
Yeah,
for
of
that.
course.
So
Of course.
you know, not good.
Yeah,
Delanie,
it was
you need
pretty disappointed.
You need to work on that. Good job for getting back to people on the forums and that, but still, you've got your work cut out for you. But yeah, that's basically it for me.
Yeah, same really. Yeah,
Okay.
I was pretty excited, stoked to get it, but then when you get your dinks and you're looking at it and you're thinking, really, £50? It just gets you down.
50 quid is 50 quid at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We're not all about the high-end stuff here. It's pretty much whatever works for you and what you can afford. But still, £50 at the end of the day, for some people, it's, you know what I mean? For a lot of people, it's a lot of money, especially when you've got to put an atty on the top of it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, as they say. So yeah, bear that in mind. 50 quid, you might not have a pristine looking mod come through the door from Spain. And whether or not it's from Spain or whatever countries, I mean, I have a couple of nemesis, and when they come from Greece, they're spot on. You know, you order from Pink Mule, it's spot on. So it's just how they're packaging it, or it's happening in the workshop, which is even worse because they're being sent out like they don't give a shit. So you know.
Yeah, it's a bit of a worrying thing where you're going to get a mod and it's come through the door and it's not the best. It's not. It's 50 quid, in the statement saying it is 50 quid at the end of the day. A lot of people out there are wanting to quit smoking. If they've gone to this and they're thinking, well, I'm getting this, and it's not. It's not worth it.
And it's not all that. Well, how much would you save on cigarettes? I see that brought up a lot, and I see a good response to it. Not everybody smoked 20 Bensons a day. You know, everyone had a rolly budget, and you could go on it for £15 a week. So that's still 3 to 4 weeks smoking time that you're going to spend on that. So you want the finish to be nice. The button's the button. That's the way they do it. You know what I mean? But at least get the finish right, package it right. If your postage is cheap, knock it up £1. Nobody's going to be bothered by that. Knock it up a couple of quid. Just get the mod to them in a good condition.
Yeah,
that's basically that's pretty important. Do you know what I mean? Because then, if you're not happy with it, you've got to go through this: sending it back, waiting for it to come back, or being offered a pearl finish.
Which no. If you look on the forums and look for the pearl finish is not the best.
The pearl finish is not the best. So yeah, there you go. That's the Bulldog Basic.
Yeah,
and it's pretty basic.
Agreed.
Yeah, take it easy. We'll see you soon. We'll see you on the next review, and live free, vape hard.